Hey, it's Horror Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at my horror figure Lego collection featuring all the top scaries. That's right, we have Chucky, we got Pennywise, we got Michael Myers, and we got all the characters that you guys are going to need come October 31st. Perfect time of the year. So again, if you guys are stopping by for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and let's get straight into Chucky because the nice guy, he is here to play in Lego format. That's right, scars are there, the hair is there. He's no longer a good guy. The good guy has been dead a long time ago, and apparently Lego wanted to capture that in its best possible way. Really liked what they did right here with all the designs, even coming down to the bootskis. That's right, we got the bootskis. And we have those evil scars. Now he's ready to transition from doll straight up into man. That is, if Michael Myers allows him to. He says, yo, can I come into your body? No, you can't. But one thing you will do is, oh my gosh, he split the man right there in half. And we have the originator, the man that started it all, and then eventually developed into Jason, as well as the rest of the characters that we will get into right here. Now let's talk about Michael Myers, because Camp Crystal Lake, it's going to get invaded at some point. Trust me, this is going to be a future movie. I already saw it coming. He was already talking to Jason. He says, yo, you're going to invite me? Of course. I'll invite you. Only thing you got to make sure you bring is the correct freaking weapon. Now, last time I checked, the man didn't carry on a sword, and this is the sword that actually ended up coming with this. I think it was all due to cost. He's like, they want a machete. I don't know if we can give him a machete, but we'll go ahead and reuse a piece. And I don't like that because look, here's one thing, at least for the actual knife right here for Michael Myers, it's more proportionate. This, they just gave up. He says, we ain't doing it. For me, that's just laziness. Like, one of the main things when it comes to a lot of these characters is the specific weapon that they use. So the fact that it's just a damn knife. I do like the blood, like what they did right there with the actual face paint of it all, but anything past that, I don't know how I feel about it, you guys. And then this might be the reason why Michael Myers might be the leading scare in this whole bunch of it all. And now that is if Pennywise, if he's going to give him the balloon. He says, I'll give you a balloon, my friend. I got a balloon for you. I got a balloon for that man over there that decided to subscribe. And I'm giving a balloon to all them folks that are dropping a like on the channel right now because they dig horror. They love anything that's scary. And I think Pennywise, the rebirth, it's doing real well right here. I like the overall outfit, even on the back. They didn't stop right there. I know for Michael Myers, they just said, let's give him an all-out blue, but it's a full-on trench coat. So what the hell are you going to do in the back? One thing you could do is the ruffle and scruffle that we are seeing right there around the neckline, those evil eyes. He's going to get you, man. He says, come over here. I want to talk to you. Give you a nice, shiny, bright red balloon. Now, this is an accessory. This is what I'm talking about. At least this is the attempt in the right direction. I mean, the top, you really can't do anything when it comes to Lego. But ultimately, that's what you got to do. After all, these guys have paved the way for countless of characters in the horror industry. Freddy Krueger, this is the man of your nightmares. He shows up. He says, you want a dream? Do you want to have a good dream, a bad dream? Or do you want me to take off my hat in order to properly introduce myself with my claws? Let's get it. Who wants to see Freddy Krueger versus Jason one more time? Except this go around, you guys, instead of the green, we're going to get the brown. Get out of my way. You still got the wrong weapon. Check this out. Same weapon, same sword, same missed opportunity in order to capture him correctly. All right, so the mask, I actually do prefer this one a little bit more as opposed to what we did see over here. But at the same time, dude, like, what the crap? All right, this is what we're doing. I'm taking this away from you. I'm going to go ahead and hang on to this. Now we can have an even fight. But wait, he doesn't have a weapon. It don't matter. I'm cutting your throat. Oh, my gosh. He cut the man's throat, damn it. There you go. This is what Freddy Krueger does. And when you decide to challenge him one-on-one. Question is that I got to ask, though, is that what would he do against the chainsaw? Leatherface, I'm going to go ahead and cut you. Now, if he does cut his face, let's go ahead and attempt it right now. It ain't doing anything, dude. The man's face is already freaking mangled. So this chainsaw right here, another plus within the Lego industry. Yeah, buddy. Now, here's the thing. This actually had come off. This weapon that you are seeing, I know we did see this in some of the lines right there with the whole building and construction characters. So it's not something that they had to recreate. It's just something that they needed to make sure that they got right on this man. And on the face, see what we're talking about? Like, that is the detail that they need to do for a lot of these guys. Even the shirt, you can see how the shirt right there, it's doing its thing with all the blood, all that insane madness, the boots. We even got blood on the pants, you guys. Check this out. we have blood on the pants, and then they do continue. We got the boots coming all the way up to the knee line. On the back side of it, you will see the way that it all wraps around. Obviously, it's painted, but you know what? Ghostface don't matter. He's going to go ahead and step up, and he says, all right, 90s, we need a horror character for this era. So what are we going to do? Well, we got to go back to high school, right? We got to make sure that anybody that's running those hallways is going to be doing it and chasing after the right person, except they weren't, right? The entire time we were trying to figure out who was underneath the mask, and when we finally did pull it off, well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't the person that we expected. You can almost consider this a whole Scooby-Doo shenanigans of it all. Ghostface, you failed terribly. How about you, Nun? I'll tell you what, Nun right here, here's a match that I want to see. I want to see the Nun versus Pinhead, right? He brings up all the pins. He starts throwing her like, oh, my face, get out of my face. No, get the hell out of here. I think Nunn would ultimately win in this bout. I mean, look at those teeth. What are you going to do when those teeth come at you? And this is one thing I will definitely do is pull this off because we're going to use this. We're not just going to use this on the Nun, even though she's going to feel a little bit lonely with this dress. Here's what I'm going to do. All right, Jason, we've been arguing about this the entire recording. So now you're getting leveled up with at least a semi-close to what you should have gotten. There you go. You could have done a repaint. You could have just done her brown, done a little bit of silver, and then Jason, you're stressing a little bit too much, man. How about you do this? Get Gizmo up in here. Now, this man right here, he really ain't part of the horror game. That is up until the time you decide to wake him up. Once you make him angry, once they get mad, actually, it's not even that, but once they transform, you'll understand why Gizmo is the man that you don't want to be messing around with, especially when there's water involved. You bring water to the occasion. I know Alien, he'll be the very first runner-up. Jump right in and get Little Swim, and Predator, you know he would be swimming in that swamp. He'd be like, dun dun, dun, dun. That's one thing we need. We need Jaws in horror, Lego scare. We're all over the plate, but Alien don't give a damn. He's just happy that he's being represented the way that he should have been right here on the back end. Look at this. Look at the whole backbone structure coming down to the tail line, and that's where it's going to get you. Bam! Officially confirmed you have evolved into a WHF subscriber. Yeah, buddy. Beetlejuice. Ain't that right? Beetlejuice has been part of the WHF game for a minute. Because why? We said it 3 times. We said Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. We just kept going with it. We actually ended up going past it, and then eventually says, dude, stop saying my damn name. You say it one more time, you're going to piss me off. I'm going to close the back door. You ain't coming back in. Well, why would you, man? Check this out. We got backside right here. No different as to what we got going on in the front, except right there. The man's a businessman. He's got to wear the tie. He's got to make sure he's got a little bit of leftover residue around the mouth section, even by the forehead. You're going to notice that Beetlejuice, he's been dabbing on that sauce, dude. He goes straight to the kitchen. As soon as the man walks in, he comes knocking. He says, dun, 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 dun. Edward Scissorhands pulls up. He says, dude, what are you doing, man? Nothing. I'm just coming to visit. It's supposed to be Halloween, and we and me and you and all of us were supposed to be hanging. Dude, I am working on my damn bushes. Don't bother me. Come back tomorrow. And that's what he does, man. He is the gardening man. He will trim it down the way you want it. And then you'll come back asking for more. Isn't that right, Llorona? Oh, La Llorona me duele. If you guys don't know who La Llorona is, the lady loves the swamp area. She misses her kids. She'll constantly keep saying it, and that's why the tape recording is right there. Ay, mis niños. But yes, that was today. That's what went down. Oh, Scully, what are you even doing here? I don't think we ever invited Scully. You know what? You're always invited. If we're doing Halloween, Scully's invited. La Llorona's invited. We got Texas Chainsaw Massacre happening all at once. We have Chucky, Pennywise. Again, come back next year. You know this is only growing. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, let's get some of that Gizmo. Oh, my God.